Hello everyone and welcome to Hucker's Hideout. Today we're checking out the demo for Guardians of the Wild Sky. We will attempt to capture increasingly powerful creatures and add them to our own battle roster. We can then use these creatures to aid us in exploring this beautiful and open world. Did I mention you can build airships? Guardians of the Wild Sky has no release date yet, but stay tuned to their Steam page for updates. The link will be below. Now please sit back, relax, and enjoy as we get into Guardians of the Wild Sky. And as you can already tell from the music, from the beauty, it's going to be a great old time. And so, yeah, let's start the game here. And you can see I've already done a little test world. I had a little fun. I played for way longer than I thought. The test world lasts for about 8 hours. And so this one had, only 2 hours left. That's a lot of gaming I did. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game. So we are going to get on in. We are going to name our new world Pac-Man Opolis. For our friend Pac-Man, thank you so much for being our Twitch subscriber. Thank you, and it's great to have you, and it's good to always feature the people who help us on our little journey. But yeah, thank you so much, Pac-Man, as always. And yeah, we will go in and we can start at whatever difficulty we want. You can see here, this is easy. We can go normal, challenge, hardcore, creative. We're just gonna leave it on normal. That's how it's meant to be played, I guess. We're gonna make it a private server though, because we'll keep it hidden, keep it safe. And then with that, we'll just start game. You can see there's a lot of different options you can go to. You can get up to 10 players in there if you want. But yeah, we'll just start with that little private, easy peasy. And then you can go right into character creator, and you can see here there are a lot of different options for character creator: head, face, whatever you want to do. We're just gonna randomize. Oh man, that guy's got the flow. Oh, that guy's got the cool stash though. I think we like that. How do you change the skin color again? I kind of want to make him kind of look weird a little bit. Purple? Oh man, that's wild. So yeah, there are a lot of options. Ooh, the Blue Man group. It's kind of fun. Yeah, we'll go with the Blue Man, and as always, we'll name him Hucker, and we will create our character. Yes, that's the one we want. You can see he started level 1, select character, and you go right into the world. Once the four folk ruled, masters of earth and heavens alike. They did not merely tame the wilds, they bent nature to their will. Mountains bowed, storms were harnessed, and the mighty guardians, beings of unfathomable power, were enslaved. Ooh, spooky. But dominion was not enough. In their hubris, the four folk sought to forge a god, yet in their blind pursuit, they wrought only ruin. What they created was not a god, but a nightmare, a living shadow, a hunger without end. They called it malice. Or so the story says. Ooh. The drama has begun. You can see we have already loaded into a cool little pirate cabin, the present day aboard the ship Stardust, which is very nice. Ooh, there's a nice mustachioed friend here, Darius Vane. How are you? Aye, keep your wits sharp out there. The skies may look calm, but pirates strike when you least expect it. Have you fought them before? Aye, years back, aboard the Windlass. We thought we'd outrun 'em. Instead, they took the ship, burned her sails, and left us drifting. Half the crew never saw land again. That's why I keep my blade sharp. Okay. Just casual okay at the end. I like that. But yeah, this is a kind of impressively wild. This is some wild skies. But yeah, you can see there are NPCs you can talk to, you can chat with. There are some cannons you can utilize, maybe in the future. Ooh, this lady's got a dope outfit on. But yeah, oh my gosh, look at this guy's hat. Let's chat with him. Captain Brannick Thorn. Oh, curse that stew. I told the cook those oysters smelled wrong. Truth is, I'm in no shape to stand at the helm today, and the crew needs someone to steer her true. That someone is you. Man, I keep slipping into weird accents. I just can't help it. I feel the pirate theme coming on. Of course I'll take the wheel. Ha, that's the spirit I like to see. You remind me of myself when I first took command, full of fire, eager to chase the horizon. Look out there, endless seas of cloud, drifting isles, rich with relics, treasure enough to make kings of beggars. Learn what it means to command. If you crash her, I'll blame the cook. But if you succeed, you'll have your first taste of legend. Go on, take the wheel, steer her north to glory. Well, we will steer her north. Let's take the helm. You can see with E right on it, and then we are right into this beautiful game. See, WASD moves us forward and back. We have a little motor for the airship, and you can go left with the wheel, right with the wheel. You can see it'll hold the bearing a little bit. You can go up and down with space is up, control is down, and that'll kind of be your like three-dimensional, X, Y, Z axis for control. You can see we are going through the beautiful intro here, the intro story. Thank you so much to the creators of this game. All of you did such an amazing job. It's so beautiful. Look at this. We're flying an airship. This is wild. There's floating islands everywhere. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. We shouldn't go up and down too much. We might hit something. You can see all the islands are a little different, a little beautiful. I'm not sure how procedural all the islands are generated. They might be handcrafted, I'm not sure. But they are beautiful, so I think it's well worth their time. These clouds too. I'm all about the skybox, and we are in the skybox. So this is a true test if it's a good skybox. The bell is ringing. Something is afoot. We are headed north, though, as the captain said, with the cool hat. We're just listening to our old skip here. Oh man, the storm is brewing. Oh gosh, here we go, into the Eye of Sauron. Oh my god, I had to do a screenshot of that one. That's cool. That's cool. God, hopefully we're going in. Are we supposed to go in? I guess we have to go in. We're going in. Uh-oh. Guardians of the Wild Sky. Man, what a cool intro, though. Already, I'm super excited. But yeah, I've played a bit of this game, as I said. You can already see that some cool stuff is going on. We have this little bird friend here. This is our friend Luminara. Luminara will be our helpful tutorial guide person. You can see she kind of started off the map a little, or off the island. It's a little scary. Oh my, you are still alive. I saw your airship fall, its wreckage scattered across this island. You should not have survived such a fall, and yet here you stand. I've seen crimson vortices tear through the skies. Yours is not the first to be claimed. Others have fallen before you, dragged down by the same storms. My sight is clouded. For now you must find your footing. Perhaps in time your presence will reveal what I cannot yet see. Go forth, traveler. You have much to learn. I definitely do. You can see already at the top right we have a mission, and so it's to collect some random stuff off the ground, which is favorite beginning to all these crafty type games. Just press E while looking at the ground, kind of. And this game's very smooth with the E and very satisfying sounds of collection. I'm not gonna lie. You can see we have collected enough stuff to start crafting, so let's craft up some capture crystals as it wants us to. It wanted to do 3, so you can select 3 there and press craft, and then 3 times will pop up. You can also craft all available. You can loop crafting, so anytime you get the resources, it will just start crafting for you. I may just craft all, because it might as well have some extras. You never know. Because these capture crystals, as you may have noticed, are used for some particular creature capturing, potentially. Then there's a creature ahead of us. But yeah, as you can see, when we create these little items, they pop right into our inventory. These are inventory slots, so they kind of, add a little space to this bar. But this is a huge space. You're not super limited by inventory slots. But yeah, once we have, a capture crystal, let's equip it by pressing 1. You can kind of see it pop into my right hand there. And then I can left click, capture an eager driftwing, and you can see we captured it. There was a 100% chance. That's good odds. And to deploy our driftwing, we don't even need the Pokeballs equipped. We can just press G and he'll pop in anytime, our little eager driftwing friend. And then in the bottom right we have orders we can tell them to do. Go defensive. We can tell them to aggressive, passive, kind kind of, capturing different kind of options depending on what you're going with. And so we are going to talk to Luminata again. The Driftwing can help you explore this world, giving you the ability to glide. But there are even greater guides. High in the clouds are wind seers, ancient colossal whales whose presence can remove the shadows on your map. When courage calls, take a leap of faith and command your Driftwing to unfurl its wings. Use space to glide upwards. Once there, you may uncover a portion of the map. Okay, so while we have our Driftwing now that we have, so easily captured, we can put them away. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, in the bottom left, you can see there is a glide option now. So if we go spacebar, you can see we will start gliding. And this gliding will allow us to get up to this Windseer whale. We have to hit one of these sweet little updrafts here. So I'm going to cruise on over to this one. This one looks potentially boostable. Boost me. Boost me. Oh my god, is that a dragon in the distance? Look at that thing. Okay, we don't mess with the dragon. For now, we don't mess with the dragon. But yeah, as you can see, there are going to be a lot of different animals as we fly with our dope little Driftwing here over to this huge whale. I'll press L, and you're still flying in game, so let's remember that. And you can see we have our eager Driftwing captured and explained. We can see all of his stats, what he's good at, available jobs. And the jobs will get interesting because as you may know, this is like a base building game as well. And so these jobs are kind of like the creatures become your villagers almost, and you get them to start working for you. But yeah, we'll get to that soon enough. Let's reveal the Windseer first. And so we will reveal the little Windseer's eye, a mystical orb infused with the wisdom of the skies, plucked from the blowhole of a Windseer. It reveals hidden lands and forgotten paths on your map, guiding you through the cloudless sea. And so yeah, kind of Assassin's Creed style, you get a little reveal of the map, and now we can see the entire island we're on. Also see a little neighboring island. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check out. But yeah, that is our first look at a Windseer revealed. And whenever you reveal a Windseer's little blowhole here, he'll give you a little boost as a compensation. So you can go up in, boom, and you get super boosted, as high as you could ever imagine going, and then you can try and survive falling down. But yeah, that was pretty cool. You can see we have survived. Oh my gosh, the dragon is right there. Gotta watch out for the dragon. You don't want to get eaten by the dragon. But yeah, as I was saying, there are other animals around, and some are less threatening than a dragon. There are things like the floof balls right there. You can kind of see. I want to go talk to them, but they're getting defended by this dragon. They have a great friend. Let's, ooh, what is this? You can't capture the goose. Oh gosh. Leave me alone, dragon. Okay, hopefully he leaves me alone. But yeah, we're gonna equip one of the capture crystals and throw it at the floof and see if we can capture one. Before we capture him, you can see the floof actually is all question marks. And if we successfully capture them, like we just did, we'll press L again. And now the floof, you can see it tells you all of the little stats that it has, what it drops if you kill one. And to kill one, what I like to do is actually use your creatures, because your creatures are kind of the most powerful thing you have. And so you can see that our Driftwing is already level 2. We captured it when it was level 1. Oh god, the floof is floof. Oh gosh, get him, get him. And because I did my glide right there, you can see that my Driftwing stopped attacking. So we have to press F while aiming at the floof, and it will attack again. And then you can see we got some of that loot that it was talking about. And then we can put away our Driftwing. And alternatively, we could call out our floof to battle. But yeah, the floof is fine. The floof is fine. We could also collect everything in the realm. There's things all over. So I'm gonna just be pressing E, randomly collecting stuff the entire time I'm talking, basically. So if that bothers you, get used to it. But yeah, you can see Luminara has appeared again because she has other plans for us, things that we need to accomplish. And we're not too concerned right now. We're just collecting stuff, looking at floofs. Hello, floof. But yeah, maybe we'll chat with her, see what she needs us to do. Stay on mission. You may craft items, but only if you unlock their recipes in the knowledge table. A stone hatchet, a pickaxe will help you gather faster, and a hammer enables you to build a home. Use them well, You may open your knowledge table by pressing K. As you can see in the bottom right, it also prompts you. It says knowledge available. Press K. There we go. And you can see your knowledge points available, and your level here unlocks certain recipes, and then you can unlock them by holding left click. You can see they cost 2 points. This one costs 1 point, and this one costs 1 point. And so now we are out of points, but we have unlocked all of our building options. So if we press tab and go into crafting and craft up the hatchet and the pickaxe. Oh, we need some sticks. This is why I gotta just keep clicking. Never stop clicking. There's sticks everywhere. But yeah, I'm thinking we might want to build a base somewhere kind of around here. There's some good updrafts. We could maybe get a good view off one of these little points. Not a bad idea. Oh, and we leveled up just from grabbing stuff off the ground and crafting. So we are also going to craft this pickaxe before I forget, and we might as well craft the hammer as long as we have the necessary ingredients. And, the hatchet and pickaxe work as you'd expect. You can hatchet trees, and they give you wood. And when you hatchet a rock, let me try and find a rock really quick. Luminara, I know, I'm sorry, I'm trying to explain little tricks. You can start hammering the stones out of the ground. And these will give you not just stone, but sometimes they will give you salt, as well as... Okay, this one's not doing it, but sometimes you'll get flint as well as iron from these. And so anytime you need, flint or iron at the beginning, you can hit... There we go, we got a flint. Oh my gosh, we got 2 flint, 3 flint, and an iron ore. Okay, there we go. Now I've demonstrated it all. So yeah, you can see you can get all the different resources just from these basic stone nodes, which is something I did not know for a very long time, and I kind of wanted to share that early on before I forgot. So here we go. Let's speak to Luminara. Now we have to establish our homestead with a hammer. Look for a suitable location and build a sturdy shelter. I would recommend you first place down a campfire. This serves as your hub, unlocks fast travel. Okay, Luminara, I will try and accomplish that. I kind of want to be near this little wind boosties, but I also... Oh my god, what is this guy doing? Is he playing with the little... Look, he's playing. I won't mess with him. He's doing good stuff. Something like this could be nice. Maybe in this little shadow. And then we potentially build out that way. I don't mind it. This seems like sacred to someone, but I'm gonna build on it. I'm sorry. And you can see if you go into your hammer, I just selected it in my hotbar down there, and then you can use your scroll wheel and build your first little spire. So there we go. We'll build that. Right there, you can see that it is kind of incrementally building, which is really cool. You just place it in one, and then it kind of like fills out steadily with the ingredients. Boom. We have built our first camp spire. And now we have to build a fire pit. And so we'll go into the same menu. And now we should have options in the fire making. And here we go. You can see we still need some resources. We need some sticks, the classic stuff. You can still place the blueprint and get, the basics in there. Let's see what Luminara wants. She has appeared again. Am I too close to the fluffs? She's upset. Your guardians may be strong, but even they need your care. To keep them happy, make sure they're well fed and have a place to sleep. Each companion works at your base needs their own guardian bed, or their spirits will begin to wane. Tired and hungry guardians lose their drive, and their bond with you may suffer. You may also use the brush to help lift their mood. Treat them well, and they'll stand by you through any storm. So you can see we got a couple little prompts there of other things to build and kind of accomplish with our friends. And that's because with this unlock of the camp spire, we can now put individual guardians that we want in here. And boom. And so this guardian is now at the base. If you want to increase the amount of these, you just have to simply upgrade your base here. And once we place it, you can see now we have a floof over here gathering. Look at him gathering sticks, doing all the good stuff. Currently, he won't have a place to put the sticks. And we don't have anything to, build to make him have a spot. So let's unlock stuff. We can go into our knowledge skill tree, and we can kind of get some basic decorations. But what I want is a storage barrel. And maybe some basic house stuff. And you can see here, there's some basic wooden add-ons. We don't really need that. We just need some basic house stuff. And so, yeah, the first thing that I really want to build is a storage spot. so that our little friend has a spot to store things. As you'd expect. Where do we want it? Here? I mean, this kind of seems like where he's gathering. We'll just have him build it here. Very nice. And so, yeah, I'll go around and help gather, I think. Oh, that's not our floof. If we walk up to our floof, we can click take item, and we will simply gather the sticks from him. And we'll thank him for it. Let's get another floof. Hopefully this one gets captured. Oh, he didn't. No worries at all. Let's let our dragon battle him. Hopefully he doesn't kill him in one hit. Okay, you can see that there's a little bar right there. And so now he has lowered his kind of defense to the Pokeballs, or the capture crystals. And so now, oh gosh, our floof was almost killing him. We have a higher % chance to capture. And that's based on the health damage. And you can also increase that by giving them, you know, a particular treat that they like. That definitely helps. But yeah, the way I've been doing it is just by lowering their health. Later on, if you want to capture kind of higher level ones, you're going to need to do some other tricks of the trade. But yeah, for now, that's kind of nice. We have another little floofy going around doing his old floofiness, and we need to get some sticks. That's what it was. So yeah, maybe I will gather some goodies here and see, do we have enough? Oh, we do. Okay. And so we can see that that is starting to build. Once that is done building, our floof over there should be able to have a spot to place, you know, his resources. And now the guy needs a bed, as you'd expect. And so we are going to build the guardian beds by getting our hammer and going to construction. Oh, and it's not here yet. And I think that's because I haven't unlocked it yet. You can see guardian beds is here, locked behind level 4. And so we need to get to level 4 before we even have that option, which is kind of cool. We're ahead of the game here. But yeah, once this is done, he should be able to go. And then we need a couple more pieces of wood. Give me your wood. Run, 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 run. No, it's fine. We'll let him do his thing. But yeah, now he has a place to deposit his gathered goodies. And we will gather as much wood as we need to finish our fire pit. That will allow us to start cooking some food up. You can see that we are gaining XP just by chopping. So it is a good idea to chop. These trees are giving me other things as well, like palm leaves. Some of them will give you, you know, fruits and vegetables. Kind of, I guess fruits. Not many trees give you vegetables. But yeah, you could kind of chop through anything you want, anything you kind of need. And that will help you gather really quickly. Oh, we finished our fire pit. Luminara already wants to chat. I've studied the signs, and at last a mystery begins to shape. The world's unrest is not without cause. It stirs because of ancient guardians once sworn to preserve balance. They have faltered. They are called Titans, beings of immense strength bound to the very core of this world. Once protectors, they now waver in darkness. If we are to learn what force has disturbed this land, you must confront the Titans. Their defeat may reveal fragments of truth, and with each one you face, the veil shrouding this evil will begin to lift. Seek them out, traveler. Only through their trial will the path ahead be revealed. And so, yeah, we got kind of our first little Titan mission. And so that's going to be our main goal, is to defeat these Titans. But before any of that can happen, we need to build up our army of Guardians. And so, yeah, I'm going to gather a bunch of resources and start building up a bunch of stuff. And I'll bring you back once we get this stuff started. During my explorations, I have reached a level 4 very easily, and you can see that there are these goofy little heart wisps around. I really like this. This reminds me of Zelda or something like that. Yeah, you can pick up. It's basically half of a heart upgrade. So you can see you only need one more heart to upgrade all the way, and that will increase your health by 50 health points. And so you can see our health in the top left is 200. So an increase of 50 is actually pretty significant. And the simple way we can do it is just find another one. So we are still on the hunt, gathering more goodies. But yeah, I will bring you back when we are back at camp, building up our little beds. Upon further inspection, we have found another heart. Very nice, up on this main island, and you can see once we collect that, our health goes up to 250, which is a great increase. Definitely significant at this stage, and you'll definitely appreciate finding those ones early. Just kind of wanted to highlight that you can find the first two basically immediately before you even leave this island. Yeah, now we have to head over to our base and get to building because I think we need to unlock some of these other goodies that we're missing out on here. It's kind of why I like to live near one of these boosties, because you can kind of boost over. Hopefully our base is somewhere over here. You can see it on our compass in the top of our map. And there we have our two fluffs rolling around, collecting goodies. Let's see how they've done. Oh, look at that. They've gotten a fair amount of goodies. So yeah, we'll grab all those from them. And then we will get to our knowledge tree. Now that we are level 4, we can unlock the guardian bed for them to sleep in, the feeding trough to feed them, and the jobs board, so you can kind of give them a little bit more job priorities basically. You can also unlock a wooden staff as well as the workbench. I think we'll go with the workbench. I'm not too concerned about the wooden staff for now. That would help us battle, but I'm just going to let my little guardian do the work. But yeah, the other thing that we do need to build is a workbench, and so the first thing I am going to build actually is the workbench. Which way do we need it? You can hold shift and the scroll wheel to rotate things. We'll just build it here for now, next to our campfire. And you can see it is getting done. And now we have some more options here. You can kind of see the little cute teddy bear one is for the guardians. And then we can have all of our options. So where do we want the guardians to have their rest? I guess the guardians will live over here. I don't mind that. Kind of like this along the wall. So yeah, we want to get 3 of these beds. Very nice. And then we need to build a feeding trough as well. Ooh, I got all the way out of the menu. Not an issue. It's pretty easy to get back in. A little feeding trough for the people. Just put that right here for now. And then we finally need to craft a brush. And so we can repair broken items at the workbench. Repairing doesn't cost as much as rebuilding, and so it's something to keep in mind. That is something that I kind of didn't super mention, but yeah, the durability issue. I don't like it when the durability goes down, but it is nice they let you repair it for cheap, and it gives you an incentive to upgrade. So we are definitely going to use it. So the first thing we need to craft is a brush, and I think we need to unlock the brush. Maybe as an option. Oh yeah, okay, level 5. So that's not for now. For now, we will just leave it as is. But yeah, you can see now why there are going to be kind of some options for the guardians to do work, because there's crafting, not just gathering. If there is just gathering going on, you can see that they do take naps at night. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, we can get to crafting once they need it. Do they have any food? Should probably give them some food. They can have some snackies, some berries. If you ever forget, you can press L, see what your guys like to eat. They like to eat these treats. And so these will increase how easy it is to capture. I guess you can just put any food in here. They don't super mind. These guys seem like berry eaters. They don't seem like meat eaters. We are a meat eater though. And so we are going to want to requires fire pit or cooking pot or oven stove. Isn't this a fire pit? Thank you. But yeah, let's see what options we have. There's a lot of good ones here. Salted meat though seems like the one that'll last the longest. So yeah, let's craft that up. You can see we are crafting 2 of them, but it requires fuel. And so if we want to put fuel in there, we can shift right click and it'll transfer half a stack. And then we can just drag it over here into the correct slot. I wish that would automatically transfer into this slot, but it is what it is. And then you can activate it right up there. And make sure you deactivate it if you want to save your sticks. But it's no super matter, It's just sticks. They're pretty easy to come by. I probably should take half of these back though, just in case. Yeah, we can unload some of our goodies here. We can also put food in our hot bar and just eat it directly from there. You can see that will increase our hunger meter. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait for some food here and get to tomorrow. We do have a fair amount of sticks. We could build a little bit of a house. You can see I am in the building options, and for now, you know, as a simple farmer here, I'm not going to have the best building. But my plan is to kind of, I guess, build like a diving board off that way. That's what I want to do. Okay, get away from me, little friend. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. He is very helpful. But he is kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking of building like a diving board off of here because it is like an airship type game. And so it's good to have, you know, a dock. So this should allow my ship to dock. And as long as we don't go too far, because there is stability. You can see stability is good. Still good. Oh gosh. Okay, it's not as good. You can kind of see it flashes red. Unstable. The delete keys are kind of weird. Control and delete while looking at it. Perfect. We get our wood back. But yeah, that's kind of our plan for our diving board. We will fill it in as we can. I probably should have built more of the actual structure first here before going for the full crazy diving board. And it can clip through things very easily. So you can kind of incorporate the, you know, natural environment into your building. But yeah, I think I'm just good with that. Seems pretty nice. Yeah, eventually I will get all the workbenches and stuff up here. And, you know, maybe we should do some stairs. Like stairs there. And stairs here. Oh, there we go. And level 5 is achieved. You can see you get XP from a lot of different things. We've also cooked all of our meat, so yeah, let's deactivate that. Take the meat. Salted meat, a better tasting grilled meat. Thank you so much. I think I did well. The cooking was very good. You can see it got spoils in 5 hours, so we have a fair amount of time. But yeah, if you want to eat it, you can just right click and then you can select who to eat it. I'm going to chomp it. Filled up my food bar very nicely. So this is a nice food to have, as well as some berries, backups. And other than that, I think we are good to craft a brush now. Just have to unlock it. Boom, boom. Very nice. There's a lot of other things we can unlock as well. The Buccaneers outfit. Definitely want to get into that. But yeah, let's craft up a brush. Go to our workbench. Get a little brush going. So, oh, I got to scroll down here. Craft. There we are. And you can see it will craft the prerequisites because we don't have this. That's kind of why it's yellow. But we do have enough ingredients to make it. And so it will make it at the workbench because we do have enough fiber. And you can see up here, that's kind of what the crafting order is going on. If your little friends are awake and willing to craft, they will do some crafting. Yeah, okay, so the floofs will craft. These guys, not so much crafting. While that is getting built, let's build the job board as well for our little friends. So we'll go to our little floofy guardians and the job board. Where should we put a job board? I feel like their job will be assigned from here. Like that. And once that is done, I'll kind of go through the different preferences you can select for your little homies. I think we've used almost all of the sticks we've had as well. And well done. And it's kind of wild. We have to chop up more sticks. Yeah, I'll bring you back once we are finished with the brush. Well, I got a little overzealous with my chopping, and you can see my axe is now broken. But it's fine. Our brush has finished. We can take all just by pressing R. And we will take our brush. Very nice. Thank you so much. And now we can groom our friendly guardians, which we are definitely going to get into. I also wanted to showcase how you can repair. So if we press this button, repair all, it'll repair up all of your items quickly and, you know, use the resources. It also pulls resources for the, you know, kind of stuff from the storage barrels. It seems to do it in some situations and not in others. And I think that's because your friends will transport goodies to you. And so as long as you have it in your inventory, you should be good to go. But yeah, we are going to come up to the jobs board, and now you can kind of see the different preferences. And so we could select what kind of priority to do things in. And so left click will increase priority all the way up to don't do it at all. And so 1 is highest priority, and anything lower is less, basically. And so we'll have one guy be a crafter and maybe one guy be a gatherer preference. And other than that, I mean, maybe everything else can be... Oh, we kind of want them to construct, though. So we'll leave them as constructor, little man. And now you can copy priorities, you can see, and paste them to anyone you want on over, but we're not going to do that. And so, yeah, that's kind of how you can plan out your little base and what they all do. And there's going to be a lot of different jobs. There are a lot of knowledge points to be spent. As you can see, we have a long ways to go and a lot to see. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this first little look at, Guardians of the Wild Sky. I really enjoyed this game. It's been a lot of fun. You can see we haven't even left the first island, or not even the first, like the first land mass, because there's a lot of island below us and a lot of other creatures to explore. And so yeah, we'll get into those ones in the next episodes. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how I did, and we'll see you all next time on the next great video. Have a good day.